at Okirika Igbo or whatsoever you call yourself, see, make I tell you, see all those are silly propagandas. It will not work in Okirika land. It will not work. You don't open your mouth, they talk say Okuja Guama, Ojirimba Ama, and Duma Ama, say na Igbo communities. Is it because some of them speak Igbo? Make I remind you, say, some of our fathers, our founding fathers, marry Igbo women. And make I still remind you, say, some of our fathers, our brothers, our uncles, when they marry some of those Igbo women, some of those women, they come with children. Some they come with male children, female children. Come stay with our brothers, our uncle, and our fathers. Because of say we don't get anything like Osu for our place, we don't discriminate in Ijo land. Our father will raise those children like their own. Those children go grow, marry, born. After that same man we marry their mama come. Name. We never, if now, when I go call them Osu. When I go limit them for some certain things. You're calling you just because of say, me that is talking to you. I'm a great granddaughter in Igbo land. Does that make me an Igbo girl? Does that make me an Igbo girl? My grandmother was married properly. I don't know what is your problem. Some of una may be Igbo people. Now una they make Nigeria never produced Igbo president lately. Because of this una mentality. Some of una don't even know how the reason. Somebody say, I am not your brother. I don't want to associate myself with you. We can be friends, we can be neighbors, but we are not brothers. Learn to respect people's decision.
First thing first, I want to give a big thanks to the Okirika Igbo page handler. Na oga dele na mma. Iji awele kiyeje. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo say ise. Ife anyị bidolo, ị ga-akwụsị ya. Igbo unification message has come to stay. For you to see them reacting like this is what they call the message is successfully delivered. When the message reach the owner, what you will see is a reaction like this. You don't need to be angry. The message is successfully delivered. And to my sister, you are venting anger will not solve the problem. It will not. The truth is that you are looking for respect and she started the message by saying, this is silly propaganda. It has never been a propaganda. It is a correction of the narrative. It is the discovery of the narrative. For a very long time, we have been lied to that we are not in the Igbo. Now, we, the South Igbos, are discovering ourselves. And I want to thank God that you recognize that it's not the Southeast Igbos that are trying to change this narrative. Because whenever we make video like this, what people come with is to point finger to Ndi Igbo, Southeast Igbo. No, now we, I'm from Onichubo, in Anyocha North local government of Delta State. Now we say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This lie will not fly in 21st century. And I want to start by advising you, my sister. I've said it once, I will say it again. Women should not involve in identity crisis issues. Hey, I know you will not understand what I'm trying to say. No woman knows the tribe or the village he belongs to until he marries. Nature has made it that the woman cannot beat his hand in the chest, say, this is where I am from until he's married. And if you use identity crisis or tribalism as a woman to start your career, you will find it difficult to settle well, because nature might actually bring an Okirika man who has identified himself as an Igbo man. You will not say, over my dead body, this one that is claiming to be Igbo man, when Okirika people are not Igbo people. You will not lose a good man and marry a bad man. That is because bad husband, bad man is in every family, not just in every village. In every family, there must be one person or the other who is bad. This is my advice I've been giving to women. Leave the identity issues for the men, because now the men owns the family. They are the one to defend their rights. You can support, but don't carry it in your head. And I'm speaking Igbo because I know you hear Igbo. Now let's dive into the main story. I have made this caricature over and over that I would love to marry a typical Igbo speaking woman. I want to marry a woman who doesn't even know how to speak good English, but only Igbo. Why do I say so? I want to see what our Ijo fathers, our Ilebinu fathers, who claim that the Igbo women they marry changed their language. You know, in the 21st century, when you are with a girl making love, all you'll be hearing is harder, faster, hit it harder, here. Oh my God, no. I want to marry an Igbo woman so that when Ana Kwiko, Iganano Bunam, Chiwemia, Ohona Tomrepo, Kowamia Opike, Nam, Pobamia, Ntu. I want to understand why your fathers, our fathers, when they marry Igbo women, they totally change their language. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I want to understand. Once anybody catch you red-handed, you shift the goalpost. Don't you know that when in those days, so you are saying entire Okirika, before they start speaking Igbo, that your mothers and your fathers do not have any women again. You say you are it's only Igbo women you pussy marry. This is why they insult the younger generation of Igbo girls, who will come along and be saying Igbo men are mythology, Igbo men and patriarchy. Your mothers are changing people's language. Your mothers are changing people's culture. In today's Southeastern Igbo, all you do is come online and be forming feminists and be forming Igbo men are not good to have as a husband. Yet, you say all those things, you go out and say marry and still not be a good wife. But your mothers that they claim they marry other people, we are changing people's language, changing people's name, changing people's culture, changing people's travel mark, changing people's food and traditions, and even their belief. Because if Okirika practice everything about Igbo in today River State, and they claim that the women where they marry, that means everything about them were changed by women. Igbo women, Kwen. Our mothers, Kwen and Kwezuenu. Is a very shameful thing that in order for you to accept your identity, you have to downgrade your fathers. Every time this same story, when I know they tire, the same story, Ikwere man go talk, now your Okirika man go talk, now your Popo man go talk. The same story, now your man go talk. If you catch them for a car, the same story. You catch them for Kwan, the same story. Women of Igbos, how many women Igbos they born? We be saying only the women when they marry, they change una language. Una know they tire. Do you see how many Igbo villages in South South are speaking Igbo? So now the women when they marry, and remember those days population are not much, yo. Now only Igbo women, you are people they marry that time. Is it not a shame that people don't have a good woman and you don't have men that can preserve your culture and your language? If shame no they catch you, shame they catch us for this lie. Shame they catch me for this lie. This lie will not fly in 21st century. How long do we continue to lie to ourselves? Even if you no get sense, people like us are reasonable. Logically, we are reasonable. We cannot think like this in the 21st century. We cannot continue thinking like this. These are cock and bull stories. Story beer parlor history. Beer parlor history. Then you come and tell people, say, now because of trade, that's why we are speaking Igbo. Now because of trade. So when the market people are coming, we're also coming with the deity we are worshiping there. They're also coming with tribal mark to change it. When they are bringing their business to say, they're also coming with their culture to come and influence it too. They're also coming with their drum and with their music. They will not come teach you the culture, teach you the dancing style, teach you the how to play the drum that will suit the Igbo culture. And if they ask you, say, which particular Igbo clan that influenced that you have people married that made you start practicing what you practice in Okirika today, you cannot tell. Because in Southeast, there are different Igbo unique cultures. Ndị na-eti atụlọgwụ adeti ajibusu, ndị na-eti ijele adeti nyagboku. You know that even different villages have different masquerade and different way of beating their drum. So which one influenced your people that made you practice what you practice today? But instead of you to understand your uniqueness, that you are a mixed multitude, you are here lying to your fathers, lying to the grave of your forefathers, insulting your ancestors, calling them weak men, that the women they marry change everything about them, including them in your village, Okirika. Hey, and funny enough, you people have audacity, in ignorance, immersed with gullibility, set camera and be bragging rubbish. I see one Igbo boy that claims that he knows what he's talking about. He said, you can call us our people Igbo. You can call down to Ogwash Igbo. But if we Igbo people are not Igbo. You are not Igbo, but tomorrow, if an Asabaman say we are one, you also accept. So you and Asabaman is one and Nyoma, but you and an Asabaman that accept to be the same with Onitsha, you and the Onitsha person no be one. I keep using this proverb, Onye rio kisisi, rio kodo, lueti tisino kene nunu. You are very shameful. You chop the head of the fish, chop the tail of the fish, but the center is bitter. The way you know for me, the tail and the head. You bear Igbo name, speak Igbo language, but you are not Igbo. And you think that we will fold hand for this life to peddle for long. And we keep asking this question, like the video I made yesterday. We that are denying that we are not Igbo in South, what have we benefited? What can Okirika man said, for the fact that we put our hand in chest, say we are not in Igbo, this is what we have benefited from the system. This is what the system gave us for denial. Judas was given 30 pieces of gold for selling Jesus. Peter was set free not to be mobbed and stoned when he denied Jesus 3 times. His life was spared. What have you benefited? Which money, which infrastructure, which development, which job or industry was situated in your community because you denied not to be Igbo? As I'm talking today, Okirika cannot even compare with some villages in the southeast. Ordinary Bende, Abriba, is one of the most beautiful villages in Nigeria today. The same people we are denying, we have been brainwashed over the time. And funny enough, because people don't read, ignorance is the bane of this identity crisis. This is a screenshot by that Okirika person posted in the video he made. This is, pause and read it. You will see that this screenshot of a document, you know, go to say na write am, posted to tell you that right from day one, it was recorded that Okirika has a mixed language. We are not disputing the fact, just like we keep saying it, that even in Anyoma, not all of us has Igbo as an ancestry. We have the Olukumis who came from Ondo State, migrated and stayed where we are today. The Olukumis. We have the Ebus who migrated from Egala, but today they speak our language. Why? They will not. Are they going to be the one that will come and say, we are speaking Igbo, practicing Igbo culture now? We are practicing Anyama culture, Enu culture. Because no, it's not because they marry our women. Because you can't come to person's house and use their little language to overpower them. It's impossible. We have so many Igbo men who marry white women abroad, living like one Yota, so that are Germans. they live in Germany, married a German woman. If the women have the ability to change the children's language, today the children supposed not to be speaking even pidgin English, talk less of Igbo. The environment would have made them to speak German alone, talk less of their mother is a German. But today, the children are speaking bearing Igbo name, speaking Igbo because now they know their father's roots. But once it goes the other way around, you now say now because they marry Igbo women, that is why they are doing this. See what is trending about P-Square saying, my children are speaking French and Chinese. Would Nigerian language help? It's his choice. He will not come and put it and say, nah, because I marry a French woman, made them be speaking. Is the woman a French? No. The environment configured children to speak their language. If you think because your father married a single mother, if you think because your father married a single woman and when he was coming, he come with son, he don't born children somewhere, your father now marry him. And that is why the children will be configured to learn the language of that place. So if they are speaking Igbo, it's because there's an Igbo people there before they come. There are Igbo people there before they relocate. You can't come and be spitting rubbish and you think that we don't have sense to reason. Evidence is yakpa everywhere. Both written and factual evidence, one way we see with our hand. I've said this thing over and over when the grandson of Opobo were saying we want to marry Ibani people to change their language. I said, I give you for 500 years. If you fit change the language, call me bastard. Even as the British impose English upon us, we did not say forget our language. Why do you forget your language? Why do you forget it? And people will say we speak Bini before Igbo people corrupt us. Why do we forget Bini? Why? Why do we forget Bini in the entire Lonchubo? Because it doesn't exist. But despite the fact that English was imposed on us, make it a compulsory by the Nigerian law and institution, yet, Anama Swanu Benyi. Remember, I wasn't born in my village. Man, Anama Swanu Benyi, Malu Mena Nyani Luane. Malu Aluenisi. Nah. This lie will not fly in 21st century. The earlier you realize that you have lost the battle, the better for you. I want to use the opportunity to thank the IIC, the Indigenous Igbo Congress in Rivers State. You people are doing well. And also here in Anyoma, the Ndinasu Bia Social Cultural Organization and Anyoma Agenda, you guys are doing well. If you see them reacting like this, trying to throw stones, trying to shout, is because you are doing well. I repeat again, this message is successfully delivered to the owner. Thank you. I'm out of here, Joe. Mwah.